It's that time again. I've been in a terrible place, but now I'm back and I'm never going to Dunstable again. Oh hi, Bobby here. In last week's lesson we learned to solo using the frying pan scale. This week we're going to take it a step further by using the frying pan scale and combining it with traditional pentatonic boxes. Don't forget to pick up my free blues rock phrasing course. You can find the link in the description below. Please hit like and subscribe and stick around for the bonus lick at the end of the video. So the underlying chord for our backing track is E minor 7. An E minor will do. It's a static vamp, static meaning it stays on just one chord. The tempo is 85 BPM. So in the last lesson we looked at this frying pan shape. Aptly named because, well, it's kind of the shape of a saucepan, isn't it? And we looked at it over 3 octaves. So if you know your pentatonic boxes, you'll notice that we're actually crossing 3 pentatonic boxes within this frying pan territory. We've got the bottom end of position 5, E minor pentatonic scale. We go through position 1, and then we go into the top end of position 2. So just to recap those boxes, so position 1, everyone's favourite. Position 2, just taking it back to the root there. Position 5, even if you just combine the frying pan territory with position 1 of the minor pentatonic scale, you can squeeze a lot of music out of that area of the fretboard. And in fact, there are so many guitarists who build an entire career without straying too far from that kind of footprint. You know, players like Jimi Hendrix, David Gilmour, Buddy Guy and Billy Gibbons spring to mind. I don't use it exclusively, but they use it to great effect because there's so much music to be made in that area of the fretboard. Show us some licks then. Here's the typical kind of blues pickup line that goes from position 1 into position 2. It's as typical as they get. We've got 14 on the G string, we're bending up a whole step, and then we've got this partial bar. You want to bar your first finger across the top 2 strings at the 12th fret. So going 12B, 12E, back to 12B. And then you kind of do a grace note slide from 15 up to 17 on the B string. Takes you up to the root note. You can have an alternative to that by going and bending 15 up a whole step on the B string if you like. But it's great to get into that area of the upper octave of the frying pan. Compound bends can sound really good. So what we're doing there, we're bending 14 on the G string, and then with our pinky, our little finger, we're catching 15 on the B string. So you bend, catch, you might want to release the bend and then scoop it up again. Or you can strike both strings at the same time. And now I played a little kind of Gilmour-esque lick at the end, going 14, 12, 14 on the G, 12, then to 14 on the D string. How about this one? Very kind of Albert King inspired. Again, we're using that partial bar again, so we're bending 14 on the G, up a whole step, and then that's 12 B, 12 high E, 12 B, 12 high E again, and then 15 high E, back to 12 on the high E. So let's hear what those licks sound like in a solo. So as you can see, in just 4 lessons, we've gone from soloing with just 5 notes to using a much larger area of the fretboard, all using the minor pentatonic scale. And if you combine that with some of the phrasing exercises that we looked at in lesson 2, you should now be developing a really, really strong foundation for soloing. What about the bonus lick you promised? So this lick is a fast repeating lick that basically you play as fast as you can and kind of hope for the best. It's very, very common in classic rock. Everyone's got their own version of it. This is my version of it. So what I'm doing, I'm bending 14 on the G string, up a whole step with my second finger, because I'm going to need my third finger very soon. And then got this partial bar again, so I'm barring the 12th fret on the high E and B strings. So I'm doing 12 high E, 12 B, and then hammer to 15 on the B, pull off to 12. And that's it. Takes a while to build up the speed. And I'm actually doing a little bit of economy picking. When I hit the high E string, I'm going up, up. So dragging the pick across the string, so it's not leaving the strings, I'm just dragging it through. Of course you can alternate pick that, but I actually find that more convenient to kind of sweep. Makes for a nice repeating lick. Makes for a nice repeating lick. Makes for a nice repeating lick. Lick, 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 lick. Makes for a nice repeating lick. Makes for a nice repeating lick. Makes for a nice repeating lick. Lick, 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 lick. Incidentally, I found out very recently that these are sometimes known as smear licks, which is unusual. It took me about 35 years before I heard that term. Maybe it's an internet thing, I don't know. Well, that was interesting, wasn't it, Bouncer? Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check out one of these videos for more content. Bye.